I want to do an extension reading for this. So this is Madeline from Spiritual Rebirth Tarot, and we kind of had the slight possibility of a marriage proposal in this coming week. And so for those that do receive a marriage proposal, let's ask this question. Let's say, first of all, what blocks will be in your way of having a successful engagement? How about that? So as we're looking, what blocks do you need to watch for in your engagement? So what obstacles, what things could get in your way during your engagement? So let's see, what obstacles could get in your way during your engagement. Okay. All right. Okay, these are upside down. I don't do upside down yet. I have more to learn. Okay, King of Cups, Five of Swords, Three of Cups, Ace of Wands. So I think that maybe some feelings that you aren't quite good enough to be with the King of Cups. The Five of Swords, a feeling of dejection, that it's just too much to try to get over. One of your friends getting in the way of the party. And the something in your life that you're wanting to start being in the way of this relationship taking effect. So that is kind of the first thoughts that I'm thinking of, and you may have something coming to your mind as well when you're thinking of these things. We notice that we have a Wands, Cups, Swords, and Cups, and we don't have a Pentacles. So there may not be as many blocks for those in the earth signs, and the most for those in the water type signs. So here we have a very young group and an older person. So you might have an older person and you're worried that you are a difference in age. And here, you could have this new start in life, but you're feeling dejected that it just isn't going the way that you had planned. So don't forget, the universe is big enough to fulfill all your dreams, and your problems will resolve themselves as you move along. So the next question is actions and advice for you. You are getting engaged this week. Actions and advice for you getting engaged this week. Actions and advice for you getting engaged this week. Actions and advice for you getting engaged this week. 4 cards. Actions and advice for you getting engaged this week. Okay. Okay, interesting. We have the Ace of Wands again in this reading. I think that is the 3rd time we've had the Ace of Wands. So, and that was the future card. So I'm definitely feeling that there is some kind of a passion and direction, creativity that is going to be starting in your life. So the Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Tower, and the Ace of Wands. So it could be that in order for this thing for you to start that you're really wanting, you might have to have something that's going to fall apart. Or it could be that as you're getting engaged, this is the giving and taking, the rebalancing, kind of a card similar to the Justice card, only not a major arcana. So the Tower card also has to do with an immediacy and timing, that it's going to happen right away. So if we're looking at the Knight of Cups, he has a lot of love, but he's a very young, fast-moving, excited, romantic type love. And the Six of Pentacles is somebody who is giving, knowing that as they give to the world, the universe is big enough to give them everything that they need. So they will receive what they have given. So as you give love, maybe you can avoid some big conflict and be led into this new passion and direction and focus in your life. So a lot of times the Tower can be avoided, or a complete breakdown of our lives can be avoided. Sometimes it's something that we want to happen so that we can have a new beginning. So if you're in a job that you don't like, hey, go for it. Get that broken down and start something new. And that's definitely what this week is offering to you. All right, so we have 6. Yeah, I don't see any number specialties there. Last question. What messages you have from your higher self? Messages from your higher self. Messages from your higher self. For those getting engaged this week. Messages from your higher self. I hope I didn't mess up anybody's plans for a surprise. All right. Messages from your higher self. Messages from your higher self. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, so as we are, this one again has a lot of cups. So the Two of Swords can mean a few different things to me. It's a balance. You can't see everything. Maybe there's something you're not seeing. And also you're having to follow your intuition. So the main thing that I'm getting from this is you may have a choice. You'll just have to follow your gut. Make it into a yes or no question if you can. And just pick yes or no. And part of that is going to be a feeling of lack. That you're having to walk away from something isn't working. The same thing with the Five of Cups. You're walking away from something's not working. And the Two of Cups, you're coming together and you're working together. So this can be a sense of love. It can also be a sense of camaraderie and friendship. And so as you're picking, it's kind of interesting. You're picking between feeling like you don't have enough and being full of pessimism. Well, you know what? Maybe you have to pick the third thing. So here's the one: the feeling of pessimism and lack, and the feeling that will bring you of working together. So you're not going to be able to see what direction to have one of these results. You're going to have to follow your heart this week to know which way to go. So follow your heart. Know without a doubt that the problems will resolve and that the universe is big enough to solve any of your problems. And Page of Swords is on the bottom. Wands and Page of Wands, and what do you know? Our swords that we were looking for, which was the Ace of Swords, and it's upside down. So there's a warning here, which there may be a lie. So I'm feeling in my gut that when you're making this choice and you're following your intuition, there's a lie that you're not going to see that's coming out. And it's something to do with communication with a fairly young person or with young energy. And it could be in the realm of an air sign or a fire sign. So watch for a lie that might be coming that will keep you from truly having this wonderful connection with someone in your life.